Yeah, I just think I miss the Drake that was rapping for the rappers. I miss the Drake that when he dropped, the rappers hit him. Not these little fucking kids. I don't give a fuck about you and Kai Cenat. That's gonna sound like hate.
It is.
It's not hate.
It's not hate.
It is.
It's not hate.
Go find some niggas your fucking age. Hang out with them. Get some of that sauce.
That's not what keeps you. No, that's not what keeps you popping.
All the older niggas buying music.
These kids.
That's not what keep you popping. And if that's the game he playing, I gotta play this game.
All the older niggas streaming music and buying it, Joe. No,
dog. All that,
niggas listen to old school shit all day.
All that shit y'all saying for me applies to the field.
Kai Cenat's been chill with almost everybody in the game, never picking sides, always showing love. But now the vibes changed big time. Out of nowhere, Kai called out Drake, and fans have been losing it for months. These two were tight. Live streams, jokes flying, mad respect on both sides.
Yo, gang.
Are you on stream?
I'm on stream.
Stay on stream.
You said what?
Stay on stream.
Like, what do you mean? Like, stay on the phone? Stay on, like, what do you mean?
Stay on stream. Don't worry. Hey, look like this. I'm at a concert and I'm going home. Just stay on stream, gang.
Say no more. Oh my God, he's dropping. Oh my God, he's dropping tonight. That said he's at a concert and he's going home. Now that's top tier mother G-Lay-Zin.
But now Kai's had enough, and he's making it very public. So what really went down? Did Drake cross a line? Was it some slick disrespect? Or is this tied to that messy drama going on in rap right now? We're diving into why Kai finally snapped and what really pushed him to speak out against someone he once hyped up. Drake's latest move, the Nokia music video, just made things worse. What was supposed to be a slick shot in the Kendrick Lamar feud turned into a full-blown disaster. People aren't just clowning the video in the rap scene. Even mainstream fans are dragging it. And guess who joined the wave? Kai Cenat himself. Usually tapped in with every trend, Kai wasn't feeling it at all. He didn't hold back. Straight up said the video was a letdown. That's wild, considering Drake had just name-dropped Kai as part of his inner industry circle. Now that bond might be breaking in real time. The drama got even messier after Not Like Us dropped. What looked like a solid alliance between Kai and Drake? Yeah, that's crumbling fast. This whole situation is exposing something bigger. Drake might be losing his grip, not just with hip-hop heads, but with the influencers who once backed him hard. Kai used to ride with Drake's vibe during this era, but now he's making it very clear he's not feeling the moves anymore. After previewing Drake's hyped-up IMAX shot Nokia video, Kai's reaction on stream blew up the backlash even more. He looked straight up confused and let down, just like a lot of fans watching. He didn't sugarcoat it either, said the video was way too dramatic and had nothing to do with the actual track.
Yo! Yo, what's good? What's the word?
Hey, we streaming, bro.
Yo, drop some 21s in the chat, y'all. Drake in the mother building, y'all. Drake in the building, y'all. Yes, sir. Yo, bro, when you gonna come on stream, bro?
I know where you're at, so I might have to pull up on something.
I bet, yo, pull up, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You should pull up.
Kai was once loosely linked to Drake's circle. And let's not forget, he and his crew actually helped Nokia get noticed when most of the For All the Dogs tracks were flopping. Their early hype was the only reason the song had a little moment. But now, even those once backing him are pulling away. Kai dragged the video for trying way too hard to look deep, saying it didn't match the vibe at all. Then he really went off. Started mocking the whole thing live by acting out a goofy version. Said it would have hit way harder if it was shot in a roller rink or arcade with wild colors instead. This hit different, especially coming from someone like Kai, who moves the culture online. His criticism made it clear, people aren't scared to call Drake out anymore. As Kai's take spread, the message was loud. Drake's grip on the narrative is slipping, not just in rap, but all across internet culture. Drake tried to lock in with the younger digital crowd through the Nokia video, but it totally missed the vibe. What was supposed to be an artsy statement just confused viewers. The black and white visuals felt flat, way too serious, and didn't match the track's energy at all. Kai didn't hold back, said the video was dull and missed every fun, nostalgic cue fans were expecting. Instead of something vibrant and playful, Drake gave us a dry, overly dramatic piece that just didn't land. Even longtime fans sounded off, calling out the slow pacing and weird Kendrick nods that felt more awkward than slick. It's a red flag. Drake used to kill it by riding viral waves and internet humor, like he did with Certified Lover Boy, Her Loss, and For All the Dogs. But now, that magic might be fading. Yeah, folks used to say Drake's stuff was too gimmicky, but at least it kept his name buzzing everywhere. Nokia, though? That one flopped hard. Even with all the planning behind it, the video just didn't hit. For the first time in his whole career, Drake's taking real heat for a track he thought would crush the charts. Sure, a little backlash is normal, but this? It's different. The gap between what Drake's putting out and what fans actually want is getting wider by the day. And Kai Cenat's reaction wasn't just some random internet opinion, it shook the whole vibe. Kai's one of the biggest names online, and when he speaks on hip-hop culture, people listen. He didn't just sound disappointed, his take helped flip the entire conversation around Drake's new direction. That's major, especially since Kai used to push Drake's stuff hard during the For All the Dogs era. His viral live streams, wild energy, and public cosigns kept Drake's name in rotation when critics weren't feeling the music.
What's going on, Drake? I am doing a 30-day stream, non-stop, 24/7. For the past 27 days, I've been on my stream 24/7, no privacy, attempting to break the world record of subs. And I would love for you to be a part of this experience, bro. I don't know if you remember me. I was with 21. We were supposed to give back together and stuff. I lost the bet. Me and you were supposed to give back together, and we never got in contact, which is fine. But if you're gonna be in LA soon, bro, stop by, bro. We got 3 days left.
Let's be real. Kai made those tracks feel bigger than they really were. But once the Kendrick beef hit its peak and Not Like Us dropped, everything changed. Kai couldn't hide how hyped he was. His reaction to that track turned into one of the most watched moments of the whole feud. That moment right there, it rattled Drake. He was so heated, he even dropped Kai's name in legal docs, tying him to what he claimed was an industry-wide setup boosting Kendrick's rise. Even though they supposedly patched things up behind closed doors, the trust clearly took a hit. Kai tried to get back in Drake's corner by hyping SSS for You, but the vibe? It just wasn't the same. His over-the-top reactions couldn't hide the truth. Fans weren't feeling Drake's direction, and Kai knew it. Then came Nokia. And boom, that split. Now it's crystal clear. Kai kept it real, and his brutally honest reaction just confirmed what everyone else was already whispering. The video felt dry, the rollout missed the moment, and Drake? He's no longer untouchable. Kai used to ride hard for Drake, but this shift? It's loud. His pivot sends a big message, and the ripple effect could hit everywhere. Drake's big plan to dominate the charts and stay on top with Nokia, the visuals, the rollout, the whole layered diss campaign is crumbling fast. What was meant to be a massive return is turning into a warning sign of how quick things can flip when an artist falls out of sync. And at the center of this fallout, the broken bond between Drake and Kai Cenat. They once looked like a tight duo during past album cycles. Now, Kai's rolling with Kendrick's crowd. He even recreated Kendrick's Not Like Us Super Bowl moment. That was bold, and it spoke volumes. Drake's been trying hard to downplay that Super Bowl-style Not Like Us moment, even throwing legal shade to bury it. But let's be real. Most folks saw it for what it was, a bold shot straight at him. And Kai? He didn't just mimic the moment, he doubled down on the disrespect. During his livestream, Kai dragged the Nokia video in front of millions, called it dull, lifeless, and totally off from the track's energy. Coming from someone like him, that's not just a bad review, that's a digital bomb. Kai's words matter, especially with the younger crowd who shapes what's hot online. And here's the kicker. Nokia was supposed to be the comeback move for Drake. After Kendrick's viral run, this video needed to hit hard. It was meant to be the centerpiece of Drake's next chapter, but instead, it fell flat. And with Kai shutting it down on stream, the whole rollout stalled before it even took off. Now people aren't hyped about how deep or slick the video is. They're talking about how boring and forgettable it came off. That's not just a flop. That's a red alert for someone like Drake, who's built his brand on staying in control. And unlike beef with rappers where he can clap back with disses or memes, going after Kai is risky. Kai's got way more pull with Gen Z right now. If Drake tries to fight back, it could backfire hard. This time, he's not just battling another artist. He's up against someone who shapes the culture in real time. If Drake clapped back with a petty jab now, it'd only make him look worse, out of touch and scrambling. So, for once, he's got no choice but to stay quiet and watch the convo play out without him in control. That's a rare spot for Drake to be in. Meanwhile, people like Kai are out here shaping what matters in hip-hop and digital culture. And Drake's grip? It's slipping fast. When even a high-budget, carefully planned video can't spark a moment, that says it all. This might be the start of a serious shift, one where Drake's reign over pop culture is finally fading. What was meant to be a wild, high-energy comeback with Nokia, now it's just tied to tension, backlash, and bad press. Drake tried to turn Nokia into his redemption arc, but he latched it too hard to the Kendrick beef. Instead of feeling like a fresh banger, it came off like a desperate attempt to stay in the mix. And the results? Brutal. The momentum died fast, especially with fans who used to ride for him. Rather than gaining steam, the track flatlined. Then the video dropped and just made it worse. People weren't hyped, they were confused or bored. Even the early energy fans had gone. The whole narrative's been hijacked by constant comparisons to Kendrick's Not Like Us, and Drake's version just couldn't measure up. The gap is huge, in visuals, in energy, in cultural impact. And what's making things sting even more? That growing split between Drake and one of the internet's top voices, Cenat. Kai didn't just criticize Nokia, he straight up dismissed it. And for someone like Drake, who built his whole brand on internet love, viral memes, and streaming culture, losing Kai's support is a huge red flag. Drake's dominance always relied on having those digital tastemakers in his corner. Now, one of the biggest names online is clearly not rocking with him anymore. If Drake even thinks about clapping back at Kai, it'd be a major mistake. Kai's at his peak right now, especially with the younger crowd, the same audience Drake tries to stay locked in with. Going at him would only make Drake look even more disconnected from the scene that once kept him on top. And it's not just the reaction to one video. Kai's content lately shows where his loyalty is shifting, toward artists like Kendrick Lamar and even Playboi Carti. These are the ones pushing boundaries with their sound, visuals, and message, the ones who actually connect with today's digital generation. Drake, meanwhile, is still running the same formula, and it's starting to feel played out. This isn't just a bad rollout, it's a wake-up call. The power Drake once held over influencers, reactors, and the culture? It's slipping fast. People who once boosted his every move are either quiet or calling him out. And with Kai acting as a loud signal to millions, the shift is impossible to ignore. Now all eyes are on Drake. Will he switch it up and evolve, or keep chasing a crowd that's already moved on? One thing's for sure. Nokia didn't mark a comeback. It marked a collapse, and not in the way Drake was hoping. His grip on the culture, it's in free fall. Yeah, the streams are still rolling and the fan base is big, but that instant viral magic, it's gone. The Nokia fallout showed us something deeper. Drake's influence isn't just slipping, it might be cracking for good. What made it worse? Cenat's reaction wasn't just more noise in the crowd, it meant something. It marked a real shift in power. The biggest names in digital culture no longer automatically ride for Drake, even when he's in the spotlight. That says a lot. And Drake's response? It only showed how shaky things really are. Instead of leveling up or delivering something fresh, he fell back on the same old moves. Lawsuits, headlines, distractions, anything but real substance. Meanwhile, someone like Kai, who used to back him heavy, just stepped away and called it how he saw it. That kind of honest rejection? It stings. This ain't something a slick marketing rollout can fix. It's a wake-up call. The game's changing, and fast. So now what? Will Drake come forward with a real response, or keep moving in silence? Will Kai keep pushing the convo? The real question is, will Drake finally recognize what this moment really is? A sign to evolve, or risk fading out in a culture he used to run like a king? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Did Kai's reaction just crush Drake's rollout for good? Is this the final break that puts them on opposite sides of the culture war? And can Drake bounce back? Or is he spiraling too far from what the culture really wants? If you made it this far, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. It seriously helps push this content out. We'll catch you in the next one.